Pambazo. Pambazo is the name of a Mexican white bread. It is also the name of the dish or antojito, very similar to the torta. Made with this bread dipped in a red guajillo pepper sauce and filled with papas con chorizo, potatoes with chorizo. The bread used for pambazos is white and lacks a crispy crust. This particular bread is made of flour, lard, eggs, and is tougher and drier than the similar bolillo, also used for sandwiches, which allows it to retain its shape while being soaked in sauce. Pambazos are usually found in Mexican bakeries where they are sold just as any other white bread. However, since its exterior surface is a bit dry and fragile, is usually reserved for other uses than a meal's companion. It is unclear since when or why the pambazo is prepared and filled in a very specific way, while other similar dishes changed the fillings or toppings. The pambazo recipe remains almost the same. The bread is first filled with a potato and chorizo, then dipped in warm red guajillo pepper sauce, which gives the bread its famous orange-red sprinkled coloration. Once the bread has been soaked, it is passed on to fry in a bit of oil. The pambazo is to fry on the top and bottom of the bread. The pambazo is ready whenever the bread being fried becomes crispy on both sides. It is then garnished with shredded lettuce, salsa, sauce, crema, cream, and queso fresco, fresh cheese. In the Mexican state of Veracruz, the pambazo is also partially covered with white flour, and ham or Polish meat are also used instead of the traditional potatoes and chorizo. In other regions, pambazos are filled with meat, vegetables or cheese. In Mexican parties or social events, small-sized pambazos are served instead of canapés. These are known as pambacitos, which literally means little pambazo. History. The pambazo bread got its name from the Ladino word pambaso, Spanish pan bajo, or low-class bread from Mexico's viceregal period. During that period, there were bakeries in Mexico dedicated solely to this type of bread named pambaserias. On this type of bread, inferior quality flour or flour from deteriorated wheat were mixed to produce the pambazo. Bakeries produced minimal quantities of pambazo, a maximum of 4% of all flour in Mexico City. Varieties. State of Mexico. In some villages from State of Mexico, the pambazos are made with Semitic Mediterranean cuisine influenced by the use of the Asamite or bran. For bread made in artisan bakeries about horns of Spanish colonial period, as the case of Malinalco, Tequixquiac and Amicamica. In Malinalco, State of Mexico makes other pambazos. A Spanish colonial meal are made flour more small to Mexico City pambazos, filled with sausage and potatoes, chicken meat with epazote, shredded lettuce, white cheese, cream and spicy salsa. In Tequixquiac, State of Mexico makes pambazos very different to Mexico City. Are made flour with dark wheat rind or bran named Asamite, filled with sausage and potatoes, turkey meat or lamb meat, barbacoa, shredded lettuce, white cheese, cream and spicy chili chipotle sauce, fried with butter. The name is registered in this place as Pambazo, an archaic Spanish word. State of Puebla. In Puebla City makes other pambazos. Are made flour and bread named samita or asamite, filled with sausage and potatoes, avocado, pipalo, white cheese, cream and with red spicy salsa on the pambazo. Reception. The Daily Meal reviewed the pambazo with it's insanely delicious in their article, 12 life-changing sandwiches you've never heard of.